Doug Ripley, Susan Montgomery. Very pleased to be joined by our player of the game. Defensively, a big part of why Old Dominion was able to get some distance between them and the Tribe. Offensively, getting it done all the way around, including at the free throw line late, and that is Mariah Adams. Snoop, congratulations.
Thank you.
What does this win mean to you and the rest of your team coming here to Williamsburg and getting the job done tonight?
It means a lot. This team is very good, very disciplined. We just had to play team ball, come together. We're just growing each and every game. You can see that in this game.
Coach has been talking throughout the first month of play how you all are having a hard time trying to find your flow. You seem to have it early on, and there were a couple of other instances where it seemed like you found it. What's that process been like for you all as a team?
It's been kind of tough, but we talked about it off the court. We just got to get a strong relationship off the court that comes with on the court. So we're just building off the court to translate it on the court.
Well, tonight we've talked about you guys have had your struggles at the free throw line, but when you got up there tonight, it's almost like you were at practice. How did it feel up there?
I give all credit to my teammates. They give me a lot of confidence. They believe in me, and everything I do is for my teammates. It's all credit to them.
You talk a little bit about it. It's like I feel like you guys, your energy, and you just kind of wore them down. And in the fourth quarter, it seemed like that's where you were able to pull away because of the pressure that you put on them the entire basketball game. In the fourth quarter, picked up some big steals, you yourself on the sideline. Talk about how this game being so physical, how you were able to do that, especially down the stretch.
Well, before we came in the game plan was to wear them down, their main players. And we just had to start off with a lot of energy in order to stop their offense and throw them off, give them different looks and stuff like that. And we knew in the fourth quarter, they're a great team. Once again, they were going to give their all. So we had to come even more prepared in the fourth quarter.
When we got set for this season, Snoop, before we let you get back to your locker room to celebrate with your teammates, a number of players from last year to this year said that you made the most improvements and that you came along and really took hold of what you were doing. Take us through what the offseason was like for you in terms of what things you went through, what you tried to focus on, and how you've seen the benefits come from that.
In the offseason, it was very tough. My teammates believed in me since day one, and they said, we're going to get you better, no mercy in practice and stuff like that. So they pushed me in practice all the time, so they helped me build up in my offseason in order for me to prepare for the real season.
One of your teammates is right next to you there, Victoria Morris. How important is it to lean on teammates like Vicky when things aren't going your way and you're going through the trials and tribulations of an offseason or even in season?
It's very important. Toria and my other teammates, all of us are leaders in different aspects, so it's very important to lean on one another.
Snoop, way to take care of business tonight here in Williamsburg. We'll see you back at home on Sunday.
Okay, thank you.
Well, it wasn't pretty at times for you all, and I know that turnover count bugs you a little bit, but this is a good team victory against a very good William & Mary basketball squad.
Definitely. Just very surprised by our turnovers. We got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball. We take steps forward in some areas, and then we take steps back in some areas. But, this is a team, again, it's not like we haven't been facing zone or a press. We face that pretty much every game, and maybe not a press, but we just gotta be better, and that's a focus. Gotta do that. That's the maturity of our team. Individually, gotta be better.
Well, your defensive pressure I thought was really good tonight, and even so, or more so, I would think is you did it without a lot of fouls.
Yes, that was one of the things we didn't want to foul this team. We wanted to limit their points in the paint. They had 26. We had 38. I mean, they are 57% in the paint. We junked it up a little bit on them. I think it threw them off rhythm. I thought our guards did a tremendous job on number 10. She is the head of the snake, and obviously, she was 5 for 11 and had 14 points, but she had to work for those 14 points.
When you are a coach, and I know we talked a lot the other day on our live show, which you can see on an Old Dominion Women's Basketball, our Facebook page from Tuesday, I talked about how much do you all pay attention to what else is going on around the conference, particularly this year where bonus play is going to be determined by how everybody's doing up to this point, and then travel considerations and this, that, and the other. When you are looking at an opposing team's box score over the course of the year, and you see that of the 15 turnovers that they forced. 13 of them came by way of steals. Does that strike a little bit of fear into you there in terms of a team that you're not looking forward to play come conference time?
Definitely. I mean, but for us, again, this is something we have to take care of the basketball. We have to be aware of those things.
But you did that, Coach.
We did do that.
You got 13 steals today.
We did get 13 steals tonight. But again, did we convert? No. We got to get better at converting. I put in a drill. Everybody is running this call 11 man. I think it's foreign to us. It's allowing us to play fast, but we got to make better decisions. We got to score in 2-on-1s. We got to get to the basket. Sometimes we settle for a 3 when it's 1-on-1. Go get a bucket. But that's the maturity. We got to be better at those things. But credit to William and Mary. Just kind of again pressuring us. Their zone was wide, and they clogged it up when we drove it and got their hands on ball.
Well, one thing that I think is good from your team, I know you talk a lot about your big four got to produce for you, but I think in any given night, really, tonight you got 4 players in double figures, but any given night, really, that's something this team of yours can do.
Definitely, really, really pleased with Amari just coming along. She's got to get anywhere between 10 to 13 touches for us a night. I thought Taylor played solid off the bench. She finished in the paint, and, I think I kind of expressed it that we need her. We miss that. We miss her getting in there and finishing because that's what we're used to, and it's really good to see her do that. I thought she had a really good practice yesterday and just imposed her will on finishing at the paint, and it played off today.
How is the insertion of Marie Reichert coming off the bench, and even Ashley Scott with how she's improved from the offseason? How have their interior play defensively changed how you all go about your business as a team and how you go about choosing to use your best assets to your benefit to be able to force steals and get quick buckets the other way?
I think they're different. Marie is long and athletic. She can guard 1 through 5, whereas Ashley, she tends to back up. But they're both great additions, as far as what they bring. And, Ashley is physical, Deja's physical, which is really, really good. And, we got to get Deja acclimated into everything. She's been plagued by some injuries here and there and still trying to get her, back to par. But, Marie is getting the experience, and she's producing. And Ashley does a great job of starting. She's talking and all of those things that we need for her. And it's been really good.
Back on the outside, Snoop. Leading the way for you all, not only in terms of a steady hand at the point and with a big steal late that really put things away for you all with about 30 seconds to go, but getting it done at the free throw line, 6 for 6. As a team, you go 69.6% for the game, including 13 for 17 in the second half. In a year where, again, it's been a struggle at the free throw line, you're getting it done at the line, especially late game scenarios, now 3 games in a row. What kind of a confidence boost is that for you all on the team, and where are you seeing that practice?
It's a very good confidence. We worked a lot on getting to the free throw line, and that was an emphasis. Last year against this team, we got to the line 42 times. And I said plus 25 because I knew that, we had an advantage. And we are getting better at the free throw line. We have to be better at the free throw line. But across the board, it's good to see different people stepping up at the right time. We got to get some consistency from our big four. I mean, that is it. We got to get that consistency, but I like what the other people are doing coming off the bench. Snoop, Asia, again, Hudson, 2 for 4 from 3, had really good defensive pressure. When you can get that type of production and people coming in and doing their roles, it just makes us that much more dangerous.
You return home. How excited are you to be back at home? And also, how excited are you with the quick turnaround, taking on a Maryland Eastern Shore team that you can't overlook by the way that they defend? Oh,
absolutely. Again, we're going to see zone. We're going to see press. We're going to see a lot of different things. We got to take care of the ball. That is for sure. It's been a long week. We're going to lift. We'll go about an hour, and then we got to, prep. Then we got to prep for Saturday, and we got to get ready. It's just, it is what it is. I mean, our kids, it's exams, so their brains are fried. So it's a lot going on, but, we got jobs to do.
But, hey, we're back in the Old Dominion. You get a nice win at William & Mary, and we're going to be back at home on Sunday at 2.
Thank you, and we want to see all of our fans out, okay? I mean, it's time. We got a good product. I don't know what our record is. I just know we're winning games, and we got the next one, but we need everybody, in the house supporting us on Sunday.
Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
That is Nikki McCray, Old Dominion head coach. The Monarchs victorious at William & Mary for the first time since 2013. Old Dominion 69, William & Mary 58.